Wait, I see something. Yeah, it's them! Hey, they're back! They're back! Where the fuck did you go? We thought you were dead.
And who's this?
This is Ophelia. My O. I found her.
How's that possible?
Long story for later. Let's get on the road. This place isn't safe.
Everyone get on board. We need to move. Max?
Later, Theo. I'm exhausted. Just be happy we found her.
The other night, when we were looking at the map, you insisted on taking us through the exclusion zone.
I recognized something on the map. A name. From a dream. If I'd told you that, you'd have thought I was crazy. Better to lean into the fact that it was the shortest path east. As for what we found, we can talk about it later. I don't know what it means yet.
Let's get out of this hellhole.
You weren't even out there.
Exactly. I have no idea what lurks out there in the ashes. And it's not like you left the bus either, Gnome.
I have a very strong survival instinct.
In my neck of the woods, we call that cowardice.
You should have been there. It was fun. We fought mutated monkeys, met a broken Betty, and played music for a giant squid. Oh, and Pac switched off a tree.
She switched off a tree?
You played for a giant squid?
Wait, a broken Betty? Why am I just finding out about this?
How's visibility?
Better than it was. I let girl run off without pursuing her. It felt right to let her go, and I feel the same way now. She answered the call and led you to Eli's friend. So, why did girl run away?
She was drawn to that place, to the tree. I think she hears echoes. She can communicate with them. Maybe even control them.
Maybe that's how girl found her.
After whatever happened in that place happened, the echoes went away, and Ophelia's brain fog just dissolved. As for, the giant squid, it's connected to the tree.
The whispering tree.
Which is absorbing echoes?
Absorbing disinformation. That's what the squids do. They eat echoes, like...
Moderators. Like your meme.
Right. The squids serve the Tree of Tongues, somehow, and I've been fighting them. The tree was the source of the proto-language, which became echoes. And now the tree is pulling the echoes back.
Why?
Because someone made this happen. In that place. Inside the ashes. They used the tree to create disinformation. Echoes against its will.
Ugh, this shit's giving me a headache. Head echo?
I'm as much in the dark as you are, Sai. Squids, trees, echoes. It's all a giant mystery.
You think that place is where the signal originated?
The disorder.
The broadcast.
We're arguing over terminology now.
We called it the voice.
I give up.
No.
Who? Us?
It originated here.
You sound very sure about that.
From how Pax described it, it does line up with all the stories.
Mysterious antenna in the center of the
A
continent.
secret government facility.
And now the place is just deserted.
Oh, and those creatures.
Fine, deserted was probably the wrong word. Abandoned?
Decommissioned?
That's it.
I know this is hard to believe,
No,
but I'm...
I believe you.
Of course.
We all do. We can't see what you see, obviously, but there's no question about it. It's real. And Eli found what he was looking for. Point for destiny, I guess.
I don't know what to do with this new information. Or what any of it means, but...
We keep it to ourselves.
Or we sell it to Nova Scotia.
that decision lies with Pax. This feels... personal. It doesn't change our mission. We're due in Chicago in a couple of days.
What about, you know, New Girl? How do we handle that one?
Maybe talk to them.
Anything in here?
When Girl ran away, it planted some doubts about my purpose as a caretaker.
You don't remember Mr. Garvey? He could never remember anyone's name, so we messed with him, made up new ones.
Thought you might want these. For next time you take your bike for a spin.
Biker gloves? For me? These are nice packs. Way nicer than the stuff the riders had. It's great to have an extra pair. Thank you. Anyway, you don't remember Mr. Garvey?
You all had enough dinner?
We had plenty. Hey, thanks again for everything. Without
Team
you,
effort, kid. Mixed with a lot of luck.
I knew I'd find O eventually. Just not now. Not here.
You knew?
Never doubted it for a second.
Oh. She's happy for us.
She looks happy. She likes you a lot.
She likes you. She trusts you.
But I don't have any experience with kids. Except being a kid.
She likes you guys. You do have one big thing in common. You're anomals, but not like us. You were...
Made by justice. Maybe that's it. But I bet it's mostly because Girl likes O.
And you. She likes you, Eli.
Most people like me. I don't know why.
Because you're a nice guy, you idiot.
I don't remember ever being a kid,
Don't worry about that. There's still time. It's never too late to be a kid.
but I'm a grown-up.
Doesn't matter. We decide for ourselves who we want to be. Tell you what, tomorrow, we'll be kids again and do kid stuff.
Do you hear her voice in your head?
Not a voice. It's hard to explain. It's like a scent. She radiates joy, and I can smell it.
That's pretty weird, O.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to explain. Like what?
I don't know. We'll make it up as we go.
Oh, Philia. Did you come across the bionic apes before?
Not until you arrived.
So they showed up around the time we came there, and then they helped us?
First they fought us.
Because we fought them. But you're right, Eli. It was only after we, communicated with the giant squid.
The squid told them to help us?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's okay. It was a confusing place. Ugh, that sounds scary.
It's not. Trust me.
Alright. I do.
How long were you in that place, Ophelia?
I don't know. I don't remember much from before. I remember Eli. I remember the school. But only broken pieces from the years between. It's like seeing myself in a shattered mirror. 1,000 reflections staring back, but I don't really know who that person is. The tree pulled me to the ashes. I dreamed of it. It sang to me. It took me many years to find it. But I don't know how long I was there before Girl found me. Weeks? Months? I have no idea, Pax. Sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for, O. I'm just glad we found you. Like I said, you don't remember Mr. Garvey? He could never remember anyone's name, so we messed with him, made up new ones.
When Girl ran away, it planted some...
Can we talk about O?
What's up?
She has nowhere to go, and neither do I. I don't want us to be a burden on you guys, but...
You're coming with us, of course. I mean, if you want to.
Thank you. I'll let her know. We'll talk about it. And we'll stay with you until we've made a decision, together.
Where are you going, Pax?
You're not going to sleep, are you?
Pax, join us.
Even I'm...
Sorry, guys. I'm beat.
That's weak, Pax. What? Come on.
Tomorrow night, we won't let you off this easy.
Sleep tight, Pax.
See you in the morning.
Good night, Pax.
So your artificial eye really doesn't work in a sandstorm?
Yeah, feel free to join in.
Time to unwind. Perfect.
We're the freaks, we're the outcasts. We look just like you, we're nothing like you. Your past due. We will eclipse you.
You can do it. That's it.
Let's go.
Bring in the verse, Pax.
We're the aliens.
Ooh.
We're the refugees. We walk among you. We're right behind you.
Come on, everyone this time.
Your time is past. Your kind won't last. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn.
All right.
We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn. This
on,
bug is
everybody.
airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn.
Love it.
Yeah, picking up from before. Yeah, sandstorm.
I'm off to bed. It's getting late.
This was my point. So, yeah, sandstorm.
I couldn't sleep either. You look pensive.
I'm okay. Just thinking about... Just thinking. I've spent a lot of time thinking since we left Pacifica. I was never a thinker before. I was an impulsive doer. I reacted without worrying too much about the consequences. Now, I feel like I could start a series of self-help classes. Way of the mind with Psy.
I've noticed the changes. And it's not just you. After meeting Luna, Lottie, Sol, learning about what Eli and Ophelia went through, my original plan was to just get out and never look back. But what the Weave's doing, it's important. And I don't know if I can turn my back on that.
I hear you, girl. You know, you've been really good at listening to me, bitch. That wasn't always the case, and I appreciate the change.
Listen, there's something I want to tell you. Something big.
Before you do that, there's something I need to tell you, Pax. I haven't had the guts to say anything before, but...
I guess I'm not the only one who can't sleep.
Oh, hey, Gnome.
I interrupted something.
It's fine. What were you gonna tell me, Pax?
It can wait. But you wanted to tell me something?
Yeah, right. Okay,
I thought I heard voices. Am I, interrupting?
You know what, Theo? Absolutely not. Sit down. You too, Gnome. I know you like to look cool and aloof, but get down here. You're with friends.
Girl woke me up. She had a nightmare. But Ophelia got her to sleep right away.
What do we do with her?
Who?
Both of them, I guess.
We bring Girl with us to Nova Scotia. What else can we do? We're not abandoning her. And Ophelia is Eli's friend. They can stay with us to the end of the road if they so wish.
Feels like the four of us haven't had time to just sit together
Since Nevada. And that
eventful. Stressful. Like almost every day since.
Every day a day.
I was thinking of that day in Gnome's apartment, but yeah.
Despite the stress, you've all taken the time to listen. I appreciate that because I know I'm not always easy.
I've barely known you all a month at this point. But I still feel included. And heard.
I hear you both. Man, we need more time together before we run out of it. Speaking of eventful days, man, you guys remember that first day? Our big fight in the car? Singing along to Good Ways to Cry?
You are right, Sai. I have learned to listen, to empathize, communicate. That was never my strength. I use language as both a weapon and a shield. Whether that's a reflection of my powers or the other way around, my strength was my greatest weakness. I'm not sure I've changed completely or if this will last, but I see it. And I'm glad you do too.
Being chased by Pacificops?
Saving beautiful women from buses.
Beautiful women, Theo?
I knew you and Luna had a thing.
It never had a chance to turn into a thing. Which I regret. Luna's great, and we talked about it. The time wasn't right. But I wouldn't mind getting to know her a lot better.
Damn, Theo.
Steady on, old chap.
I like how you've loosened up, buddy. It's a nice change from the humorless stiff we first met.
Humorless stiff.
She's not completely wrong. This Theo's much better. Since we're in a sharing mood, I guess it's no secret Pax and I have been getting closer. I'm not saying we're getting back together. Again. But it's been nice to reconnect. What? This is suddenly too personal? Well, I don't care.
Well, damn. At least we're talking again. Just the four of us.
The Fab Four.
The OG Quartet.
Come here, guys.
gotten so crowded, it's like we've lost sight of...
I'm tired, guys. I'm going to bed.